The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
It's Hill, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl, and he likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the sticks, right? Get a 16, 18-yard gain, which is difficult in and of itself. But 44 yards on 3rd and 15. San Francisco had contained him so well throughout the game because you know what it's like with Tyreek Hill. When he catches the ball, you better surround him or he'll break a big one. Finally does it at the key point, and that starts the comeback for Kansas City. Paved the way for the first of 3 KC touchdowns in the 4th quarter.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to have to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Here's Mahomes to throw. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Check 5 check 26, check 26. Check your hot read. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Easy. Hey.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones.
Get there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the Chiefs' 21-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jameis to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He's coming. We got double up. Hey, stop. Let's go. Easy.
Now Jones. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
SOS. Easy.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
56. 5-0. Easy.
Throwing, Winston. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And Gay knocks this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Check, 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 check. Begin. Back.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal.
Ready. Check. Check 50. Here we go, even. Easy. Let's go.
They'll try again with Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
It's now third
Kill.
and goal.
Turn that. Kill. Turn up. Easy.
Here's Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, so they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Chiefs 0. Matt Gay to kick off for Tampa Bay.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl, 17 carries over 100 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards of total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco, advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They complete it to Hill. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes, and it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it, doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready. Flag 25 behind. Sonny. Sonny.
Now a first down carry by Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Check 6 guys. 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Easy.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On 2nd down, it's Logan, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Ready to go.
On 3rd down, Logan. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scampering home from 19 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So that one will be accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. A first trip to the red zone for KC. 1st and 10 at the 19. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill as time expires in the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be caught. So they get 2 more on the half's final play, and they shave 8 off this deficit as we head to the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Now Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, stop. Watch the whip. Shift. Even. Under crunch. Check. Crunch. Easy.
They'll run it here with Logan. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Throwing on second down. Winston. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll make it third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Hey, stop. Let's go. White.
On third down, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive in the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one.
They're going to try for it on fourth. Winston stays out there.
Army. Flip it. Mike spot four.
They're indeed going. It's Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hudson. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38.
Check three. Let's convert. Easy. Hey, switch. Check 43.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check nickel. Here we go, even. Shift. Watch the shift. Hey. Watch the shift. Alert 3. Alert easy.
On 2nd down now, it's Logan. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of him, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
15. Buccaneers 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Jameis now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Let's go. It's time to play. Switch. Big dash. Come. Check. Check. Fresno. Hey. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Easy. Green, triple C. Ball trot. Hey, let's get a conversion. Kill. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. This one complete to Scott Miller.
Winston's pass. Complete to Scott Miller. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Back now in Tampa. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Back now in Tampa. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Ready? White 25. Watch the run. Watch the run. Follow. Check 26. Check 26. Check your hot read. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Easy. Mark 56.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Logan. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They run again with Logan. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
He's crossing. He's checking.
Well, the jet sweep. This is Godwin. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Man, I got you. Flip it. Where do we go?
On 2nd down, it's Logan. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Even. Sponge. Follow. Sonic. SOS. Tight dog. Easy. Hey, check 52. Check 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Logan. And an alley to run. Swat. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. T.J. Logan. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
Touchdown, baby.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
Check 50. Hey, 5 on 50. 5 on 50. Kill. Hey, flip. Let's go. Check 9. Check 99. Check hot. Here we go.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. They'll roll it. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Check 37. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Say. Let's go. Let's convert. Let's convert. Let's convert. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. 6 guys. Hey, stop. Check. Check hot route. Here we go. Even. Check 25. Check 25. Deuce.
On first down, it's Logan. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Even. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Logan. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
You got nothing. Check the backer. Hey, switch gears. Wait. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch twist. Kill. Hey, 5-0. Easy. Hey, check.
They run with Logan. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! T.J. Logan, 39 yards. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yellow. Turn the water, right? 15. 52 is the mic right here, over there, right? Hey, yo, go down. Switch.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the ball. 5-2 is the mic. Mike 5-2. Yellow. 55. Alpha. 55. No. Attack. 52 right here. 52.
Now Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
Mike 52. Bring it. Hey, 57. Go. Mike 52. Yellow. Alert flare.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And a big